Hey guys, what's going on? Sherman here. Today we're going to be taking a look at another Walmart exclusive set. This is one of those gift sets that they set out, and I got this on sale for 15 bucks, which is an incredible deal. But this one's put out, as you can see, by CRKT, Columbia River Knife and Tool, and this is their Drifter Viva set. Viva is the little multi-tool here, and the Drifter. So, saw this and got excited. Didn't see any more of the Kershaw tactical packs or anything like that. But I saw this, like I said, it was on sale for 15 bucks, which is usually the price of this tool itself. So, very cool deal. So, let me just give you a brief rundown of the packaging. Everyday carry knife, pocket multi-tool, frame lock, stainless steel handle, whatever. The technical specs. Confidence in hand. Let's see, you got the technical specs here. You got the blade length. Steel is ACR 13 MOV, so better steel than you get with the Kershaws in the Kershaw tactical pack. So that's really cool. The weight 4.4 ounces, and I'll probably do a more in-depth review than this. This is just kind of this is gonna be my brief, or not even brief. These are gonna be my initial impressions of this knife and this tool, and just kind of let you guys know that these are out there. These Drifter Viva combos. So if you're interested in either of these knives, or either of these products, this is a really good set to get. You get both, especially if you can get it for 15 bucks at Walmart. So, didn't notice it till after I got home, but it looked like this one had already been partially opened. Looked like somebody's trying to open this in the store. So, shame on them. But I'm going to open it the rest of the way. I didn't even notice it till I got out here, but I'm opening a CRKT with another CRKT. But this is my Jettison. Love this knife. I have a review on it. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. Let's see if that's going to be enough. That's not enough. Let's see if I can do this without killing myself. Okay, so I got the knife out. So I don't have to worry about dying getting the tool out. Doing this very carefully. Off camera time. Viva la bam! That was a lot louder than I was hoping. Okay, let's take a look at the knife first. That's going to be what probably most people are interested in the most. Let me bring this camera down. Shaboom. Shabam. Okay, so here's the Drifter. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, the Drifter used to be a really popular model by CRKT. They still make it. It's just not as popular now. It used to be kind of a main contender in there with the Spyderco Tenacious and some of the other Kershaw knives in terms of value. This is kind of one of the value knife heavy hitters. But the original Drifter was much smaller than this. This is like a new Drifter XL, if you will. So this one's bigger. You can see it is all stainless steel as a frame lock. That engagement. Pretty early lockup. That's cool. It's just usually with these cheaper frame lock knives, you see very late lockup, like almost touching the other side of the handle. But I like the size. My problem with the original Drifters, I loved mine. I had a great G10 Drifter. That was actually the very first knife I ever tried to make custom scales for. I actually customized the scales that were already on it. But my only complaint with them was that they were pretty small. So this is a really good size. Let's see what the overall size is. I just read the blade length. The blade length is 3.2 inches. 7.3 inches overall. You can see it's not a huge knife, but it's very hand-filling. So not very thick because of just the plain stainless steel handles. I'd prefer different material or some contouring here. So it's not just flat handle scales, but you know, no big deal. All stone washed, like the blade is stone washed. Pretty cool looking too. Blade is stone washed. I mean, maybe an ever so, nah, it's just the way it looks. The original Drifter was recurved. This is not. It looks like it is a little bit. Let's see if we can get that edge on a flat plane here. Oh. I mean, you can see a little bit of light under that, but I think it's just unevenness of that blade grind. I don't think it's necessarily purposely recurved. But very cool. Handle stone washed, blade stone washed. Complete flow-through construction. right hand tip down only. And let's see how the action is. Already you can tell very stiff. Lockup is rock solid, front, back, and side to side. But it is very stiff. Wow. Color me surprised. Okay, well, cool. It feels very stiff, like you guys can see. Like, very stiff, but man, that thing rockets out. Damn. Okay, cool. So, wow. That is really smooth. I really want to get this thing taken apart, clean it out, make it much smoother, because this thing is already fun to play with. But once I get this thing where it's really smooth, oh man. And you do have a little bit of chamfering around there, so that it helps with disengaging the frame lock, which does stick out a little bit, so that helps it disengage a little bit better as well. But the chamfering is also going to make it more comfortable to get your thumb in here to flick out that thumb stud. Now it is a dual thumb stud, which doesn't matter because that only applies to a knife that has a reversible pocket clip. So is that the model number 6451SW for Stonewash. CRKT laser engraved on that pocket clip. Pocket clip, by the way, how is that? If you guys are wondering. Very tight. I said lockup is perfect. The lock, mine anyway, is not sticky. That is just fun to play with. And that's what she said. So super cool. I'm really impressed with this knife. Oh, edge. By the way, it is hollow ground. I don't know if you guys have noticed. It is slightly hollow ground. I have a little bit of paper here. Let's test the edge. Holy crap. Okay. So it catches a little bit, but wow. This is a CRKT. I would expect that from Kershaw. Wow. Huh. Well then, that right there is pure, unedited, unscripted shock and surprise. That is really surprising. Wow. But you can see the edge, the geometry is really shallow, which is going to make for a nice slicing cutting edge. Wow. I am really surprised by that edge. Cool. Very cool. Alright. Let's get to the tool now. And actually, you guys have seen my pocket tool collection, and it has grown since my last video. But before I got into pocket tools, and when I was first getting into them, I should say, and I was trying to figure out which one I wanted to buy, I was actually looking into this. So it's kind of cool. I've come around now, and I never did get this tool. I got started with some a little bit more expensive ones. I kind of started with my Third Eye Tactical Creeper. So I started with that. So it's kind of funny that I came around to this one. So this is the Viva MultiTool, designed by Leon Mall. If I butchered that, I apologize. But he designed the eraser for CRKT. A really cool looking design. So the key features of this is you have the pry bar, pry tip / screwdriver / scraper, which is pretty thin right there. So that's cool. It's going to get a lot of scraping. Yeah, I could definitely scrape. Cool. Bottle opener. A hole here, I guess, for a lanyard if you want, or to hang your keys from. And it looks like box wrench. They look kind of rounded. I don't know how that would actually do as a wrench, but who knows? Let me see. I have a bolt here. Let's see, will it fit this size? Yes, it will. Okay, yeah. Now, if you're really torquing on it, maybe not, because you see, there's not a whole lot of material grabbing the surface of that nut, but you know, I don't have anything to really test that on, but you know, it is what it is. It's a fairly inexpensive tool. And this part right here, this ring, is makes this a dangle. So you put this through your belt loop, and it dangles down. That's where the little hole comes in. You can put your keychain there. And it's just a way to hold your keys. If you don't want to stick them down in your pocket, it holds your keys, and it's a functional tool. You can also slip that down inside your pocket so that this is showing just inside your pocket. And what I imagine is you can kind of, it's not going to work if you have big hands, but if you have smaller hands, I had this idea when I was just looking at this in the package, you might be able to put your index finger in there and use this kind of like a karambit. You know, might be able to use that as a striking tool if you had to, an improvised self-defense tool. You might be able to use it as that. Definitely anything is better than nothing. Maybe you want to get your, no, that wouldn't work. But just a little thought that I had, you know, if you have smaller hands, that definitely work better. But it's just a nifty little tool. It's not too thick. Stainless steel. I may try to anodize mine just to make it look cooler. Yeah, it's a pretty neat tool. Yeah, guys, this is a really sweet set. I was extremely surprised and impressed by the performance of this eraser. I mean the drifter. I loved my old drifter. I just wished it had been bigger. So they solved that with this. So really cool knife. I'm very impressed with the cutting edge and the lockup and the deployment speed. Just everything about this knife I like, except the pocket clip. I wish it was tipped down, but or tip up. I mean. But anyway, and the tool is really cool as well. So 15 bucks. I'd pay 15 bucks for the knife itself. So to get a free tool, basically. Because I think the knife is probably at least $20. Maybe I'll get it on sale some places for like 15 to 18. But then this tool is also about 10, 12 bucks in any given website plus shipping. So if you can get it in this set for 15 bucks, do not hesitate. Go out and get it. This is a really sweet deal. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this first impressions and unpackaging video. If you have any questions on these tools, please drop them in the comments. And also let me know what you think of this background. I constantly go back and forth between different backgrounds, between this one, like a natural wood palette, or a white background. Just let me know what you guys think, because I'm always struggling on that, what the best background is, what's the most appealing to look at in the background. But anyway guys, have a great rest of your night. Stay safe, stay sharp, and God bless. Sherman614. Peace!